All systems go. Clear for liftoff.
Yo, glad to have you back. Week 12 NFL Quick Hit Edition. Hey, we got a little different kind of week here this week, of course, with this Thanksgiving slate here. Make sure you guys check out the SHIPIT Nation Thanksgiving Day slate. We're going to concentrate on the main slate as we usually do with these quick hits. We'll do quarterbacks, we'll do some wide receivers, running backs, and then we'll end up the week with some defenses and tight ends like we normally do. But hey, before we do so, I need you to do me a favor. Hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button for me over there at the SHIPIT Nation YouTube page. We definitely appreciate that. And then let's give a quick shout out to our favorite sponsors, Drafters. Make sure you guys get over there, check them out. They got a nice little deposit bonus up to $100 by using promo code SHIPIT. Got all kinds of week-to-week contests. Get in there and check that out. And let's not forget about Line Star app here to help you build your teams, help you with your bets, all that other fun stuff. And let's not forget about our friends over there at Run the Sims. Nice little tool here to help you out with the showdowns. We talked quite a bit about it, especially on them island games here. And then let's not forget about promo code Turkey here at SHIPIT Nation. Get you $20 off your first month here if you want to join the team here at SHIPIT Nation. And hey, I don't know why you wouldn't want to. Man, every week we got some huge winners posting screenshots. All our members here just had another Millie Maker winner here from SHIPIT Nation last week for that one as well. But hey, let's not also forget about our friend or these videos here that our friends did here at SHIPIT Nation for you guys. Petta and Tamboline here did a nice little video here about 4-hour process video. Get you everything you need to know. The process, roster construction, live finals, all that fun stuff. I also did one with NBA here with Title, Hoop, and Tambo as well. So make sure you guys get over there and check it out. But hey, we got some quarterbacks to talk about week 12. We got 10 games on the main slate, 6 of them at 1 o'clock, 4 at 4 o'clock. As far as over-unders go for the games, the high over-under on the main slate is Jacksonville and Houston sitting at 48.5. Buffalo and Philly also at 48.5. We have the Rams in Arizona, 44.5. Tampa Bay and Indy, 43.5. And KC and Vegas at 43. The low end, we got the New England Patriots and Giants sitting at 33.5. The lowest over-under of the week. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, 34.5. Cleveland, Denver, 35.5. And Carolina and Tennessee at 37. As far as team totals go, the highest team total, week 12 on the main slate, the Kansas City Chiefs, 26.5. We got Philadelphia, 25.5. Jacksonville, 24.75. Houston, 23.75. And Indy, 23. The low end team totals, week 12, Giants, 15.5. Cincinnati, 16.25. Carolina, 16.5. Cleveland, 16.75. And Vegas coming in at 17. Injuries we need to be concerned about. Week 12, Deshaun Watson had surgery on his IR. I expect Dorian Thompson to start probably the rest of the year, I would assume there. And then Joe Burrow, as we know, went on the IR. So Jake Browning will be starting for the Bengals for the foreseeable future. Derek Carr is in concussion protocol. Not sure if he's going to make it out here. We're recording this on Wednesday. Not sure if he'll be ready to go on Sunday or not. But if not, looks like Jameis will be giving that a go. Desmond Ridder has also been named the starter for Atlanta in week 12. DVP, defense versus position, the worst defenses so far in the entire season. FanDuel points against the quarterback position is the Redskins coming in at 32, Chargers coming in at 31, Tampa Bay 30, Arizona 29, Philadelphia at 28. The best defenses so far this season against the quarterback position, Cleveland 1, Carolina 2, Baltimore 3, San Fran 4, and Dallas coming in at 5. The DVP, the last 4 weeks. This is only the last 4 weeks, FanDuel points only. We got Tampa Bay coming in dead last. the worst defense against the quarterback. Tampa Bay 32, Cincinnati 31, Washington 30, Giants 29, and Atlanta 28. The best defenses last 4 weeks, FanDuel points against the quarterback. Cleveland 1, Indy 2, Miami 3, Denver 4, and Carolina coming in at 5. One thing I like to pay attention to, especially over there on FanDuel, is rushing quarterbacks. Definitely like to pay attention to the rushing attempts. What we're looking at this week here, we are missing 4 of the top 5 guys in rushing attempts from last week, week 11. Fields, Lamar, Herbert, and Dobbs, excuse me, all are going to be out of the main slate this week. The top rushing quarterback from week 11 is Hurts. He had 12 carries, 29 yards, and 2 TDs. Of course, that tush push gets him pretty much, that's about all he's ever going to really score. From what I've been seeing, hasn't really ran into any long ones, maybe 1 or 2. Either way, Kyler Murray's back. As we've known, his second week, he did have 7 attempts for 51 yards and a touchdown. He's had 2 touchdowns in his first 2 games here at being back for Arizona. Mahomes had 6 for 38. Lawrence had 5 for 17 and 2 TDs. And then Josh Allen, 5 for 15. So really, we had 3 quarterbacks on the main slate that scored rushing touchdowns that last week: Hurts, Murray, and Lawrence. Something you may want to just keep in mind especially if you're playing over there on FanDuel. So just diving into quarterback, man, quarterback's just been an absolute mess, especially these last 3 weeks. And I was looking, there's 13 teams in the NFL who are starting a different quarterback in week 12 than they did in week 1. Man, that's just rough sailing there for sure. But hey, let's take a quick peek at some quarterbacks that I'm going to be looking at here on Sunday, the main slate for week 12. My top guy got to be Jalen Hurts, 8,800 versus Buffalo. Hurts in his rushing TDs has rushing TDs in his last 5 out of 6 games, with 2 coming last week. 3 of his last 4 games, he's had over 10 rushing attempts, making him obviously the best rush quarterback on the main slate next to Kyler. Philadelphia has a team total of 25.5. I think this is going to be probably the top game stack here of the week on the main slate. Give me some Jalen Hurts, 8,800 versus Buffalo. Another guy to be looking at here, man, CJ Stroud, 7,700 versus Jacksonville. CJ has just been playing very well here in the last month or so. He's gone over 300 yards his last 3 weeks. He's got 8 touchdown passes in that span. He does not really have too much rushing upside, but man, this guy's just been zinging the football all over the field. This game here does have the 3rd highest over-under on the slate. Actually, it is top over-under on the slate. My bad, 48. I was looking at Kyler there, 48.5. Definitely like this game. I think this game can keep up with that Buffalo and Philadelphia game. So if you want to go that route and stack up this one, CJ Stroud, 7,700 in this game, definitely a play for me. Also thought about Trevor Lawrence as well. I think both plays in this game are pretty good. So definitely be looking at this game, hopefully to keep up with that chalky Philadelphia and Buffalo game. Another guy I'm going to be looking at here, I already mentioned Kyler Murray, 8,000 versus the Rams. I mean, Kyler has yet to eclipse 300 yards since being back under center for Arizona. Man, his rushing upside cannot be ignored here. He has touchdowns in his first 2 games since being back, as I mentioned earlier. I like this game to have some points scored. As I mentioned here, it is the 3rd highest over-under game of the week. Definitely like Kyler here. If he runs in the end zone, don't need much for him as far as passing yards. But hey, if he gets in there twice, we could be looking at an easily 30-point game. I think both teams are going to run a quick pace, up-tempo type offense. Definitely like me some Kyler Murray for 8,000 over there on FanDuel this week in week 12. But hey, that's going to do it here for some quarterbacks week 12. I'll be back at you here with some wide receivers for week 12. Make sure you guys get over there and check out the Thanksgiving Day show we're going to have over here at SHIPIT Nation. Get you covered for that slate as well over here on Thursday. Hey, I'll be back, get you covered for the rest of the main slate for this week, week 12. Appreciate you joining me. Meet you back here tomorrow. Let's talk some wide receivers and let's ship it.